So children, in the last class we discussed what a sentence is. I'll tell you once more. A sentence is a group of words that are arranged in a proper order. Okay, that conveys a meaning is called a sentence. So for one thing you have to remember is when you are writing a sentence, always use a capital letter when you begin a sentence. Then when the sentence is over, you have to put a full stop. When you are asked to punctuate a sentence, means you have to use capital letters wherever necessary, put full stop, question mark, exclamatory mark wherever necessary in a sentence. You will understand when you read a sentence whether it's a question or a normal sentence. You can make out from the when you read that. So if it is a question, you have to put a question mark, and if it is an exclamatory sentence, means something which is unbelievable or something that you see an exciting thing, you show the exclamation over there. So you have to put an exclamatory mark. And for a normal sentence, you after finishing you have to put a full stop. So these are the punctuation marks you have to study. There are many other punctuation marks, but these 3-4 things you have to study now in your lower classes. So here you are given exercise H. Rewrite these sentences in your notebook. Punctuate them correctly. You have to do the punctuation as well as rewrite in your notebook. So first sentence is Meena is playing in the garden. We all know that we use capital letter when we begin a sentence. Then where else we use capital letters? We use capital letter when we are writing the name of a place or a person, or when we write the name of months, that is January, February, March, April, we use capital letters. Then where else? When we write the name of festivals, for example Onam, Vishu, Dasara, Bakrid, we use capital letters. Then when we write important days, that is Republic Day, Independence Day, all that we use capital letters. So these are some of the main situation where you have to use capital letters. Okay, so here the first sentence, it is starting with Meena. It is the name of a person as well as the beginning of a sentence. So M should be written in capital. Meena is playing in the garden. After garden, put a full stop. Then second one, where is your bag? Where, W in capital letter, and after bag put a question mark. Then third question is, what a lovely painting this is. So it is, you can understand, it is describing a painting, how lovely it is. So it is an exclamatory sentence. So begin the sentence with capital W, and after is you have to put an exclamatory mark. Then fourth one, how far is your school from home? We very well know that this is a question. So H capital, and after from home you have to put a question mark. So we can move on to the next exercise, that is match the columns to make complete sentences. So first one, Akbar and Birbal. Akbar and Birbal were strolling in the garden. So first one is C. Match with C. Akbar and Birbal were strolling in the garden. Now second one, the garden had tall trees and pretty flowers. So second one, match with E. Third one, a flock of crows. You remember a flock of crows, it is a collective noun. Flock of crows. So a flock of crows was flying in the garden. Then Akbar tried to test Birbal. Match with A. Then Birbal quickly answered the question. That is B. So that exercise is also over. Now next is, there are some jumbled sentences given here, you have to match with the, you have to rewrite or number it properly accordingly. So here, first one is done there for you. One day Akbar wanted to test his courtiers. That is the first sentence. So second is, whoever solves this problem will get a pot of gold, he said. Third one is, then Akbar drew a line on the floor and said, I want to shorten this line. Fourth one, no one can touch the line in any way nor add or rub out any part. Fifth one, no one could solve the problem, so Akbar asked Birbal. Sixth one, you are the cleverest in the court. Can you think of an answer? And the eighth one is given in the previous page. Okay. So there you have to, this is given in the eighth one. What was the eighth one? Now Akbar's line was shorter than Birbal. It is given in the other page. That many of them will not notice. It is in the other page. That is the eighth one. I have put the number 7 there. This eighth one. Okay. It's a mistake by me. So you put it as eighth one. Now Akbar's line was shorter than Birbal's. So that is over. Now we can move on to page 47. Your grammar section. Here you have tick the group of words that are sentences. Punctuate the sentences. So two types of groups of words are given there. One is what? Some boys. And the other sentence is, some boys are playing in the field. So which is a correct sentence? Is it some boys or some boys are playing in the field? We all know that a sentence is a group of words arranged in a proper order. In the first, only a group of words are given. Some boys. What are they doing or where are they? Nothing is mentioned. So it cannot be a sentence. So the second sentence is, some boys are playing in the field. So you have to put a tick for that. And after field you have to put a full stop. We are asked to punctuate. So you have to put a full stop. Second sentence is, a lovely dress. What a lovely dress. So the second one, what a lovely dress, is the correct sentence. And it is an exclamation. Exclamatory sentence. So you have to put an exclamation mark there. What a lovely dress. After dress, put an exclamation mark. Third one, bees make honey. Bees make honey. So after honey, put a full stop and put a tick. Bees honey is not the correct answer. Bees make honey is the correct answer. Now flowers in vase. Next one, there are many flowers in the vase. So flowers in the vase is not the correct sentence. There are many flowers in the vase. After vase, put a full stop and tick for that. Monkey swinging branch. A monkey is swinging from a branch. Second sentence is the correct one. After branch, put a full stop and put a tick for that. Now next is, rewrite these sentences using capital letters, full stops or question marks at the correct places. Remember, a question always ends with a question mark. So here, first one is done there for you. When is your birthday party? So it is again a question. Question mark is put there. Then you have to use capital letter when you begin a sentence, W. Now second one, my mother is a pilot. So M capital, mother is a pilot. After pilot, put a full stop. Now next one, I get up at 6:30 in the morning. Again, I is written in small, that you have to put in capital letters. Write in capital I. Get up at 6:30 in the morning. After morning, put a full stop. Then Heidi is the name of a little girl. Now Heidi, it is the beginning of a sentence as well as the name of a person. So H should be mentioned in capital letter. And even if the name Heidi comes in between the sentence also, you have to use H capital because it is the name of a person. Heidi is the name of a little girl. Now next one, do you enjoy reading poems? We can make out that this is not a sentence, it's a question. Okay, it's not a assertive sentence, it's a question. Do you enjoy reading poems? D capital letter, reading poems, question mark. Where is your mother? Here W in capital and it's a question. After mother put a question mark. Now next one, turn the page. I am feeling very cold today. I capital, I am feeling very cold today. After today put a full stop. Then second, eighth one, can a hummingbird hum? But can, C capital, hummingbird hum, put a question mark. The spider is not an insect. The capital, spider is not an insect. After insect put a full stop. Then 10th one, which country has summer in December? Which country has summer in December? This is again a question, W capital, and after again December, name of a month, use D capital, and after December put a question mark. Hope it's clear for all. Now we can move on to C, match the columns and read the story. First one is done there. Monica is an 8-year-old girl. Second one, she likes to help people. So second one is she likes to match with A, help people. Then one day she saw an old lady. Match with B. One day she saw an old lady. The lady was asking for directions. So F, match with F. The lady was asking for directions. Then fifth one, nobody could understand what she was saying. C it is. Nobody could understand what she was saying. Then sixth one, Monica went up to the lady. G it is. Match with G. She looked at the seventh one is map in the lady's hand. She looked at the map in the lady's hand. Then eighth one, Monica explained the route to her. I, match with I, route to her. The lady was able to understand it. H, the ninth one, match with H. Monica was happy and so was the old lady. So that's all for today. Thank you.